Hey everybody, welcome to the second edition of Spooky Hive Reads with Liz. So today I'm going to talk about something a little bit less scary, something that's definitely more mystery, more fun. It is In the Hall with the Knife, a Clue mystery for those people who like Clue, and you know I do. I like the game and I like the movie. So let me read a little bit to give you a sense of what it's like. Her boarding house, Tudor house, was located on the very outskirts of the Blackbrook property, farther from the classroom quad than nearly any other building. It was a monument to crumbling glory. Once the property of a local logging heiress, it had served time as some kind of girls' reform school earlier in the century before being sold off to Blackbrook for use as one of its fanciest and most coveted girls' dorms. Orchid felt lucky to have been able to claim a room this year. She kicked her boots off in the front hall and headed to the mail stand where the residents' letters had been sorted into little cubby holes. Hey! Scarlet Mistry glimpsed her through the open door to the lounge and came dashing out, much to Orchid's chagrin. The petite Indian girl planted her feet wide and put her hands on her hips. I heard you were just in Body's office. Orchid shrugged and pulled out her mail. A catalog, a college brochure, a letter. Who could be writing her? There was no return address, but the postmark was from the opposite coast. Finn texted me. He said Peacock went ballistic on Body. The resident queen bee of Blackbrook would not be ignored. She flicked the edges of her long, shiny black hair over her shoulder and raised her eyebrows. So, what did she say? Orchid ripped open the letter, mostly to have something to do other than gossiping with Scarlet. It was bad enough she had to listen to the other girl hold court at dinner every night. Finn said he's lucky to be alive, the way she was screaming and throwing stuff around. It was a single sheet of paper with 6 typed lines. Found you. You didn't think you could hide from me forever, did you, Emily? Then again, I guess there are still some holes in your security. Hope there's no issue with your finances. I was surprised to see how much they'd let me do. I'm glad you're doing so well in school. Be in touch soon. Orchid heard Scarlet's voice as if from a great distance. Come on, Orchid, you were there. What was it all about? Her mouth was dry. Her heart pounded. It seemed like Beth was in big trouble, Orchid said softly. And she wasn't the only one. So this is a book that takes place at a boarding school, another boarding school. And this sort of once-in-a-lifetime snowstorm hits. And all these different characters come together in this one girl's house where they stay. And they're all sort of stuck there because of the storm. And someone gets murdered. And they all try and work together to figure it out. But they all have secrets that they're not sharing with the rest of the group. And the book is written from each character's perspective in different chapters. So as you're reading, you are seeing it from their different perspectives, but you yourself are not sure who did it. So you could be reading from the murderer's perspective. And there are lots of really fun twists and turns. This is very fast paced. It's a little bit funny, which is nice. It's definitely a lighter kind of murder mystery, what's called a cozy read or a cozy mystery, instead of being true scary horror. This book is not going to keep you up at night, but it will be a lot of fun. So I have to say, I read it really quickly and had a lot of fun with it. If you like this kind of thing, the who-dunnit, as it's called, you're really gonna like this one. See you next time. Bye.